From the moment it was first unveiled, the mantra of Kill Chaos has echoed through the halls anytime Team Ninja's action-based Final Fantasy game was mentioned. After nearly 45 hours and a Platinum Trophy, I can confirm that while the storytelling is a bit scattershot, the hunt for Chaos was a journey I really enjoyed. I'm Joe, and this is the Coffee and Adventure review of Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin features a substantial amount of blood and gore. It's also the first game attached to the Final Fantasy franchise I've heard the F word in. We absolutely do not recommend this game for children. We recommend other audiences exercise discretion. Jack has a feeling in his bones. It's like a hunger or a thirst. He feels driven to kill chaos. It's been prophesied that 4 heroes of light will step in and save the world from darkness. Somehow, our smooth-as-sandpaper hero and the friends he made with dark vibrating eggs think they're up to the task. Stranger of Paradise is set up as a prequel to the original Final Fantasy. The problem is that much of the story feels like a series of unrelated interstitials. It's hard to follow cohesively for most of the game. Somehow, it felt like the last couple of hours brought everything together in such a beautiful way, I didn't even care about the rest of the story though. That's all helped by the fact that Stranger of Paradise is just an absolute blast to play. At its core, it's really a beat-em-up with progression mechanics, a bunch of different job classes to unlock, and loot. Lots and lots of loot. Don't misunderstand me, I didn't say there's a fair bit of loot in here. When you go into a mission, you'll probably come out the other end with 24 sets of gear to sort through. Good thing they built in a button that just equips the highest level gear for your classes. By default, you can hold 500 pieces of gear, and you will hit that limit if you're not on top of keeping things cleaned up. The class system is a blast to explore and grow. There are a couple dozen to unlock, outfit, and equip new skills for. Each has armor and weapon types they will focus on. You can upgrade and change the classes for your buddies as well. This kept me grinding new jobs, and nothing ever felt like it overstayed its welcome. Stranger of Paradise is set up as a series of missions that drop you into a stage. When you complete the mission, you're bucked back to the level select screen. If you focus on the main mission, you can probably beat the game under 20 hours, while doing all the side missions will add another 10 to 15. You can even join up with a couple of friends to take the game on cooperatively. While it likely won't win any awards, it's a lot of fun. Stranger of Paradise is a visually interesting game. There are a lot of familiar Final Fantasy creatures here, but a few redesigned familiar faces make their way here too. The music is serviceable, but it doesn't hit the same way Final Fantasy soundtracks normally do. The voice acting, while cheesy as all get out, is well performed. The dialogue they were given just feels insane most of the time. I ended up falling in love with Stranger of Paradise enough to earn the Platinum Trophy. The gameplay is a surprisingly addictive loop of fighting, leveling up, and sorting loot. The story actually wrapped up so well, it makes me want to double back and play my Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster copy. If you're a fan of loot-driven games or beat-em-ups, I really think you should give Stranger of Paradise a look. Coffee and Adventure gives Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin a 4 out of 5. If we've earned it, be sure to subscribe and let us know what you thought of our review. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok for more of our content.